Okay, I'm going to import the first three modules into my course. So I'm going to choose my Canvas course here, and I am going to select Import Existing Content. Then what I'm doing is copying a Canvas course, but I am only copying selected content. I'm not going to copy the whole course. So here I am going to type planning and see if I can find the course that way. Um, okay, so I have a lot of Canvas courses. So when I type planning underscore ninth with an N, um, I get it to come up that way. So there's the course. So I'm going to import, and then I am going to click select content. So what I am importing is the syllabus and then select modules. I want the key, I want the welcome, I want instructional cycle 1, August 1st through 2nd, 5th through 9th, and 12th through 16th. That is what is available to or ready to import. Okay, then I also want this welcome announcement template because remember that is part of the Canvas scavenger hunt. So it's really important that we get that template. That should be everything that we need to import at this point. So I'm going to press select content and let Canvas do its thing for a minute. It will tell me here when it is done. Okay, so now it tells me that this is completed. So I have some setup steps to complete. So I'm going to come here to modules, and I see those modules that I uploaded. First thing about your teacher, I need this to be my About Teacher page, not this little stock template. So I am going to fix that now. So to fix your About Your Teacher page, you could just edit that page, or you can also import it from a previous course, from your homeroom course, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at what I need to set up in the other modules though. So we are also going to need to set up any extended time due dates. I'm going to do that for one of the assignments, and then I'll link where to find this information so you'll see what to do for the rest of them. So I'm going to open this About Me assignment, and I'm going to edit it. The first thing I want to check is that it is in the right category. Usually when we import, it changes the assignment group to imported. We're going to need that to be our coursework category. So you'll see I haven't done the setup yet to put those categories. I'm going to do that now in case you need help with that too. Okay, so to set up my categories and weights, I'm going to come over here to grades. Um, I am going to set up those categories. So actually, sorry, it should not be in grades. It should be in assignments to set up the categories. And here we go. I'm going to create a group. This first group is going to be named coursework. Going to save that one. The second group is going to be assessments. And then the last group is going to be final. Okay, so there's our three groups. Now, I am going to take a look at the assignment group weights. I've got those three categories: coursework, assessments, and final. So I'm going to click these three dots and choose assignment group weights. I want to weight based on assignment groups, and coursework is going to be worth 50%. Assessments is going to be worth 40%. Final is going to be worth 10%. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay. You'll notice these other categories that are here by default don't have a weight. So I might want to change this one to practice assignments to have a category there. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so now that I'm here, I can go ahead and put things in the right category by dragging them. You can also do it individually by clicking on them. But since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and drag these to the right category. These are all coursework assignments. So I do believe that that is all we need to do to set up our categories. We just need to do the late policy now. Okay, so we're going to verify that the late policy is correct by looking at grades. Here in grades, I'm going to look at settings and the late policy. Okay, so my late policy was not set up. Okay, so we need to automatically apply a 0 for missing submissions. Remember, that is a temporary 0 that will be replaced if they turn it in. Then we also need automatic deduction for late submissions. That needs to be 5% per day, with the lowest possible grade being 50%. Okay, so there we go. That is our late policy setting. So now that we have that in place, we can come back to the module and set up our extended time for this first assignment, the About Me. Okay, so I'm going to edit the assignment. You'll see it is now in the correct category of coursework. This is an online submission. Students are going to upload their file. We're going to click the Manage Assigned To. It is already set up for the Everyone group, except we do need to change this available from, and it needs to be available from August 1st. Okay, so now I'm going to look at our team planning document for my extended time. I will link this document in the email for us, but it looks like this. Okay, so I always have my 2 monitors going when I'm setting up due dates. So our extended time group, our 1.5, it's going to be due on August 12th. And it's still available from August 1st, but theirs is going to be available until August 19th. Okay, and then we need to add in our 2 times group. And for 2 times, this is going to be due on August 14th. And it's still available from the 1st until the 21st. Now, right here, I want to say you have autonomy in your Canvas course to adjust the pacing as you need. Okay, if you think your students don't need this much time, make it due sooner. If you think they need more time, give them more time. Just be sure to also adjust the due dates for these groups with accommodations. This is a guideline, not a mandate of due dates. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to save. All right, so you will go through and do this for your other assignments. I'm going to make a separate video about setting up our quizzes and Newsela assignments. Unfortunately, the quizzes, which is going to be our grammar pretest and also our intro to mythology cannot be set up until our Canvas starts for students. So I will make that video on Thursday and share it with all of you. Good news is you can set up everything else ahead of time and it's not going to cause problems. Just don't publish those items that are not completely set up yet, right? So you will see that I don't have the grammar pretest published. In fact, I'm going to unpublish this page um, because I don't want my students even seeing anything about the pretest until it is set up. Okay. Um, so that's importing information. I hope that that was helpful to you. And now I'm going to go make that video about setting up Newsela.